Hi, sixth graders. Happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well. The first thing I want to talk about this week is just making sure we're turning in our work. A lot of you did a great job doing that and I appreciate it, but some of you have not turned in your work yet. So please make sure you turn your work in to me by Sunday. If you could do it by Sunday afternoon, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that'd be perfect. Just take a picture of it and send it to me. It's really important. If I don't get it, I have to put zeros in my grade book. The other thing is making sure you're completing your Google Doc. That is how I'm telling the state that you're a real student and you're really doing work. So please make sure you get your Google Doc done. You don't have to create your own. I've created it for you. That's why you need to check your Ranger Mail. Which brings me to my next point. Please, 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 please make sure you're checking your Ranger Mail. I'm asking now that you check it twice a day. Once in the morning, maybe when you first start your schoolwork, and then again before the day is up in the afternoon or something, just to make sure you're not missing anything. I've emailed some of you and I didn't hear any response, so please make sure you're checking your Ranger email. It's very important. The other reason I want you to check your Ranger email is because we are going to be using Google Classroom a little bit more. And so when you get an alert from Google Classroom, it shows up in your email. One of the biggest reasons I would like you to check your email often is that way you won't miss my Google Classroom announcements. So if you get an announcement, it'll say new announcement, it'll say my name. I'm actually subscribed to Mrs. Alvarado's Google Classroom, but that just lets me show you what I'm talking about. So you click on the new announcement, it'll take you there, you say open, and then you can see whatever my announcement is. You can leave a comment, you can do what you need to do. So please make sure you are checking your email at least twice a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Thank you. The other thing that we're going to be doing differently this week is we're going to actually submit things on Google Classroom. So we're just going to start with one assignment, which is your quiz on Friday. So you're going to actually take your quiz on Google Documents. The questions can be found on the portal. And then you're going to submit it on Google Classroom, and I'll show you how to do that. This week we'll be turning our first assignment into Google Classroom. We'll be taking a math quiz on Friday and that will be due into Google Classroom. So some of you are probably familiar with this process, but for those of you who aren't, I'm going to go over it. So you can see here I'm in Mrs. Alvarado's Science Google Classroom that I subscribe to. On the left-hand side, you'll see where the assignments are that are due that you need to complete. So you're just going to go ahead and click on that. Let's pretend that this says Quiz 11-1. You're going to click on that. And you're going to be actually taking your quiz inside your Google Docs. You're going to type your answers there in the Google Doc. Once you're done with that, you'll go to My Classroom, you'll click on the quiz, and then it'll take you here. Go to Add or Create. And then it'll take you, you can click your drive right away. And then it'll show you some things that you've recently been working on. Oh, there's Tina's quiz. So we're going to select that. And then it will load for a second. And then once it's in there, you just want to make sure that you turn it in. If you don't push turn it in, I'm not going to get it. So please make sure you do that. If you have any questions about this process, let me know. So we are still doing once a week where we do all 4 assignments on Google Documents. So for today's assignments, those are actually be done on Google Documents. So you'll see for some of the subjects like language arts and social studies, there's more than one thing to do. But so you need to make sure one of them you'll do on regular paper, the other one you're going to be doing on your Google document. So please check your Ranger Mail right now. Make sure you got that Google document from me and please fill it out and complete it. If you didn't do last week's, please do that today too. I really, really need it. So today is Google Document Day. Make sure you get your Google Documents done. Today would be great to get it done. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I am going to have Wednesday check-ins. So I don't know if maybe you saw last week I said comment with how you're doing with an emoji. So please make sure you are going to comment on that once a week on the Google Classroom. I'll send something out like that. How's everyone doing or what have you. Please make sure you comment. I want to hear from you. I want to make sure you're all doing well. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you in a while. So please make sure once a week on Wednesdays you check your email. It'll lead you right to where you need to go and you can comment and do what you need to do. The last thing I'm going to say before we go is just that this week we're having our meetings. Some of you have opted to do phone meetings, which is great and wonderful, and I can't wait to talk to you. But if your parents have their cell phone set for to block unrecognizable phone numbers, please have them turn that off because it won't recognize my phone number and then I won't be able to talk to you. So the number I'm calling from you will say like unknown. They need to make sure that they can accept that phone number. And then the other one, if you're doing the video conferencing on Google Meets, please make sure you check your email and you'll see how to access the meeting email for you. Okay? Everyone have a great week. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys.